Answer in one sentence. 1. What is bookkeeping? The process of recording financial transactions systematically in a business. 2. What is meant by goods? Commodities in which a business deals, bought and sold for profit. 3. What is capital? The amount invested by the owner in the business. 4. What is drawings? The amount withdrawn by the owner from the business for personal use. 5. What is goodwill? The reputation of a business valued in monetary terms. Q. Though give the word term or phrase, एक recording of business transactions, bookkeeping. 2. Amount invested in business by the proprietor, capital. 3. A person to whom amount is payable, creditor. 4. Exchange between two persons, transaction. 5. Excess of expenses over income, loss. 6. A person whose assets are sufficient enough to meet business obligations, solvent. 7. Bookkeeping is providing all required financial information to the businessman, accounting. 8. Property of any description owned by proprietor, assets. 9. Assets which remain in the business for only a short time and can be converted into cash very easily, current assets. 10. Allowance is given on catalog price of goods, trade discount. Q. 10. Select the most appropriate alternatives from those given below and rewrite the statements. 1. Surplus of income over expenses is profit. A. Though in cash basis of accounting, actual cash receipts and actual cash payments are recorded. C. 10. Amount which is not recoverable from customer is known as bad debts. A. 4. Accounts must be honestly prepared and they must disclose all material information is known as disclosure concept. C. 5. A commodity in which a trader deals is known as goods. A. 6. Goodwill means a reputation of a business valued in terms of money. D. 7. Cash flow statement is prepared and presented for the period for which the profit and loss account is prepared, as 3. A. 8. The immediate recognition of loss is supported by the principle of conservatism. A. 9. Brief explanation of an entry is called as narration. B. 10. An act of exchange of things or services between the two parties is termed as transaction. C. Q. 4. State whether the following statements are true or false with reasons. 1. False. Bookkeeping is a part of accounting. Accounting includes analysis and interpretation. 2. True. Conservatism ensures following the safe side while preparing accounts. 3. True. The double entry system is based on the dual aspect concept. 4. False. Bank overdraft is a liability, not an asset. 5. True. A solvent person's assets are more than their liabilities. 6. False. Cash discount appears in the books of accounts. 7. True. A transaction is concerned with money or its equivalent. 8. True. Accounting is considered the language of business. 9. False. In early civilizations, accounting was done by scribes or professionals. 10. True. Bookkeeping helps determine tax liabilities. Q5. Do you agree or disagree with the following statements? 1. Accounting is useful only to the owner. Disagree. Accounting is useful to many stakeholders, not just the owner. 2. Bookkeeping is an art, science and profession. Agree. Bookkeeping can be considered an art, science and profession. 3. Bills payable is an asset of the business. Disagree. Bills payable is a liability, not an asset. 4. In bookkeeping and accountancy, only non-monetary transactions are recorded. Disagree. Both monetary and non-monetary transactions are considered. 5. Totaling of journal or ledger is called as casting. Agree? Totaling of journal or ledger is called casting. Q6. Complete the following sentences. 1. Revenue arising as a result of business transactions is known as income. 2. Excess of gross profit over operating expenses is net profit. 3. An expenditure which is basically revenue in nature but the benefit of which is not exhausted within 1 year is called deferred revenue expenditure. 4. The amount deducted by the seller from the list price of goods at the time of sale is trade discount. 5. A person to whom business owes money for the goods or services is known as a creditor.